So, good evening, guys. Currently sitting here in the old haggie, running it for a minute, making a couple rounds. Immediately off the bat here, I can notice a couple things I got problems with, but other than that, I mean, it's a good run machine. It's not... It's better than the old ones was, but it's still not as good as the actual deer sprayer. Personally, I love the deer sprayers, but I mean, I think I got it figured out now, actually. So we've had kind of a windy day today. We haven't really been able to do a whole too terribly lot. It's been like probably 20 mile an hour winds, 20, 25 mile an hour winds. So sadly, right now we're driving across the field at 8 o'clock now, and the winds are down to about 10, 15 mile an hour. So that's a lot better than what they was, and that makes it to where we can spray. So immediately off the bat though, with this thing, hopped in the field, real smooth running. I mean, honestly, I think as far as how smooth it runs, it's probably smoother than my deer is. But the GPS is not anywhere near as good, and I think I might have fixed it now because I had the all-wheel steer on. I wonder if that doesn't mess with that, with the steering sensor or something, because now it's staying more in line than what it was. Because it's always like, I know it's doing it again. It's always like about 4 or 5 inches off. Now it's back where it needs to be. So I don't know. It's kind of hopping around a little bit. Maybe they'll come out with some software here soon that'll fix that. I know that if we had floaters, it'd definitely help it out a lot. And I wasn't fighting against the cornrows and the cultivator and the ripper. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm sitting here in the machine right now going 20 mile an hour across the field. Now, the old one, you couldn't have done this. So, I mean, you'd be bouncing all over the cab in the old one. So it's a good run machine so far. We've had very minimal problems with it as far as setup and getting it running. We did find out that you can't run brown nozzles on it. I guess the flow meter is not as good as what they say, or as what the deer is, but I mean, it's doing fine now. It seems to be working. So we was having all kinds of trouble with it because it seemed like it was putting on 12 gallon the acre instead of 10, and yeah. So Ross has his GPS in a really weird spot too. I'll show you guys here in a second. So this is the X9 combine cab, and as far as like the cab goes, I love it. It's a very comfortable cab. There's a lot of room in here for activities, and it does even have back massagers in it if I can figure out how to work them. That's the main reason I want to drive it. I want to see how the back massage works. So this is definitely a different look. The machine itself looks very futuristic from the outside. I love that. Like I said, the technology's still a little bit kind of iffy on this thing. And I mean, I get it. You know, they're trying to switch it around between deer and haggie and keep the same frame and everything. But I mean, they've done a lot of work to these machines. I mean, they really have. They've really made one pretty good machine. And I hate to be that guy, but there is still flaws in it, like everything else. You know, they don't come out with something brand new and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna work perfect the first year. They never do that, sadly. So, also, I can't figure out how you're supposed to turn on the back nozzles, because there's nozzles on the back of it. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see here, like I said, this is a pretty smooth running machine. It's flipping in and around all these corners just like it should. Now, yeah. Woo! I'm sure that you guys will see some stuff from Ross on it eventually. I need to get his GoPro fixed, or switch it over really, because I got a new one for me, and he needs to get a new one still. But anyways, yeah, we did plant. We have been planting all day so far. We got about 600 acres in the ground, if not a little bit more now. I need to look. But it's been a pretty good day to go today. Everybody's pretty well moving around here, especially if you got sand ground. Everybody's moving. Some of our neighbors from down south, they're across the road here. Oh, missed a spot. So then as far as running across the field, it does pretty good. This screen here honestly just needs to go. They just need to get rid of that screen and turn it into these two, like what they have in the deers. The cab, like I said, is very nice. I do like how this one turns all the way. Mine doesn't. Mine stops like right there and goes the rest of the way that way, but that's it. I mean, if you notice, the whole entire handle moves away from the... So, I don't know. I just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a quick look at it because I don't know when I'll get to run it again. I don't know when I'll really be around it a whole lot because of everything else going around. So, yeah. It's go time, babies. Let's get it. Ross is getting ready to go. Kyle is coming out with a forklift. Woo! And we're gonna get some Matador put on my trailer. I'm running a little low, and then should be down at Zeckler's here in the next half hour or so. Maybe. My GoPro doesn't fall apart. But yeah. Anyways, we're just trying to keep up with things today. I am ahead of Sean by about probably 300 acres right now, which is fine, but we have a big weed cover coming in and they're calling for rain this weekend. They moved today's rain out and they've lessened the chances for tomorrow's rain, so we'll see what happens. Will he get it? Oh yeah, he's got it. Whoa, 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 go down. There you go. Now pick her up, let's go. Yeehaw. Are you full of energy today, Kyle?
No, I'm looking for the hose. Hop off and grab that.
Where at? Right there?
Right there.
Well, maybe I don't want that one. Oh! Woo! But anyways, we got a big weed cover coming in, so we're gonna try and kill it all before it gets too bad. We get a mat down and we can't spray it, so that's my job today. Hopefully I can do about another 500 acres a day. Last night I done about 400, so yeah. Come on, Cobb, clock's ticking. Hey, I had stuff to do this morning. Hey, tilt it back. You're tilting around too much. Leave it in one spot. Right there, that's fine.
I didn't even move it.
Jeez Louise. Well, we're out here having at it. It is the afternoon now. Ross is over there, Augie's behind him. Dad's somewhere in this big field here. Zach and Xavier are out there working ground. Or well, they're folding up now to go back to another field, I'm sure. Don't know where they're going, but oh. Better get my guidance line here. I am, however, getting ready to eat my supper. It's only 5 o'clock. Can't believe it even made it that long, but we did have a pretty good lunch today, so. But, I mean, it's not perfectly dry. There ain't nothing that is, but they're calling for rain again on Tuesday now. They've moved everything back to Tuesday, and possibly tomorrow night. They have like a 30% chance tomorrow night, which we all know how the possibly 40% chances go. So, but I don't know. We gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, if we just sit around and we wait on it, then we'll be sitting here waiting until June. So let's go ahead and get going. But we're just about done south of Vincennes in Indiana. And then I'd say, I haven't looked to see where my cousin's at with the anhydrous rig, but I'd say after this we'll go to Russellville over in Illinois, or either Emerson up there just south of Oaktown. I'd like to go up there to Emerson because those are nice, flat, smooth running fields. You can relax. We can really get a lot done up there. We can really get a lot done down here too, because these are pretty big fields down here. But then again, we got them one little small ones, or there's really no good place here either to park something where you can just get to it, get in and out of it. But so I was having troubles with my auto track last year, kicking out all the time. It was my spinner ball. Uh-oh, Ross is calling.